Welcome to another video in our series, Technology Accelerators for Business. In this case, we're talking about advanced lead generation and management. So what's the role of advanced lead generation and management? It's to establish repeatable, predictable processes so you don't worry about consistent follow-up with your sales staff. So envision this. Marketing is a game. How to turn a complete stranger into a paying customer revolves understanding methodically how to generate awareness, walk them through a close, and turn them into a customer that provides referrals to you. So let's talk about getting to third base. So now we're in the process of building relationships, cross-selling, using technology, understanding deeply each account. Let's take a look at the technology processes that are available to us today. The 5-year lead study that I pioneered at my company saw an installation of technology and processes that led to a substantial increase in leads. You can see here year 1, total leads, all the way here, year 5, 800 call numbers and contact forms completed, 4,836 leads broken out by department. To help you visualize what we call a 4 times and 48 lead generation process pioneered by some of the leading retailers in the world, you need to look at the specific steps. You have to have a dedicated campaign-specific contact us page or embedded form on a website. And the steps are as follows. Number 1, you have to create a dedicated landing page redirect, not unlike what Amazon.com does when you order a book from them. Step number 2, create a welcome inbox message, not unlike what Expedia does. Every time you order a trip, they send you a link to car rentals, hotel rentals, etc. Step number 3, create a contact sequence for a 30-minute response or less if possible with a phone call. And then step number 4, send a brochure after your contact details are obtained. Step number 5, then design a series of follow-up messages with links to products, services, and high-value items you'd like to sell more of. Let's take a look at what this process looks like. So here's a typical contact us form on a website. They typically have multiple phone numbers, multiple contacts. Visitors don't like this. They tend to bounce off and not return. So let's go ahead and talk about changing that. So you need to embed a contact form here now to make sure that you capture a name, first name, last name, email. The less information, the better, and somebody signs up to receive some information. That's a very fundamental step in capturing prospect information. Step number 1, you have to create a landing page redirect. You can see here when somebody fills out a contact form, they automatically get a landing page that talks about other products and services, in this case, rentals, parts, service, training, other high-value items. This prompts people to click on and learn more about what your company sells and services. By now, they're getting an inbox email which has links to additional information based on what you sell and service. The third is to route a contact form to a person and call them back as soon as possible, 30 minutes or less, 5 minutes or less, preferably 30 seconds. Step number 4, after you've obtained that additional contact information, their name and address, send them a brochure advertising all that your company does so they have this. Send them a business card, even a magnet that they can stick on a filing cabinet that prompts them to think about you every time they have a need for what you sell and service. Step number 5, by now you're setting up a follow-up sequence of emails. This is a back-end look into my Aweber account. You can pre-write a welcome sequence of emails. You can design an interval schedule that connects with them over the course of a month, a year, so forth. Here's an example of a follow-up message. These are links here to products and services and videos specifically that remind your prospects exactly what you sell, exactly what you service consistently, so that when they're in the buying cycle and they're ready to buy, they're thinking of you first. Now you can send a monthly broadcast about a product or a seasonal special, for example. You can monitor your bounces, your complaints, your opens, and your clicks. You now have some lead management and follow processes installed. You can monitor the number of emails sent. You can monitor the opens. All the details you need to know are right here on your dashboard. Lastly, have a rigorous lead management and follow-up process checklist. You can contact us. We'll be happy to send this to you free of charge. But this breaks down the details of processing, qualification, reporting, and the database aspect of where that lead should go. And lastly, track your leads by company, by branch location, by department. You want to know if there's a correlation between leads being generated and sales being generated by branch or by region. This allows you to focus on some other lead generation activities. Thanks so much for your time. If you have any questions about what you've seen, please feel free to contact us. Make it a great day.